In the realm of heavy firepower, few artillery systems can match the destructive reputation of Russia's BM-30 Smerch. First introduced by the Soviet Union in 1987 during the final years of the Cold War, the Smerch was designed as a powerful evolution beyond the iconic BM-21 Grad. The name Smerch, meaning tornado in Russian, is no exaggeration. This system unleashes a storm of fire and steel, devastating large areas in mere seconds. While many Cold War-era weapons have faded into obsolescence, the BM-30 Smerch remains a dominant force on the modern battlefield. Unlike the Grad, which fires 122mm rockets, the BM-30 Smerch fires massive 300mm rockets, each weighing close to 800 kilograms. The launcher holds 12 tubes, mounted on a massive 8x8 Mazda 543M truck chassis, known for its mobility across harsh terrain. The Smerch can launch these rockets up to 90 kilometers and even over 120 kilometers with newer variants. Each rocket can be fitted with a range of warheads: high explosive fragmentation, HEFRAG, thermobaric, or cluster munitions for anti-tank or anti-personnel purposes. This makes the Smerch a versatile weapon, capable of targeting troops, armor, and infrastructure all at once. The Smerch was not built for precision. It was built to obliterate entire areas. A single battery of Smerch launchers can blanket more than 60 hectares of land with explosives in under a minute. This saturation tactic is meant to destroy enemy formations, supply hubs, and forward operating bases before ground troops even move in. When those 12 massive rockets are fired in rapid succession, the result is pure devastation. For any soldier or commander caught in its range, there is virtually no safe zone to hide in. Despite its large size, the Smerch retains high mobility, a key advantage on modern battlefields. After firing, the crew can relocate the system in minutes, reducing the chance of being detected or counterattacked by enemy artillery or drones. This shoot and scoot tactic is essential in modern warfare, where real-time reconnaissance and drone surveillance make stationary artillery extremely vulnerable. Thanks to its powerful MAZ truck platform, the Smerch can move across rough terrain with speed and reliability. Since the onset of the Russia-Ukraine war, the BM-30 Smerch has played a critical role in major battles. It has been used to strike military bases, weapons depots, airfields, and supply convoys deep behind enemy lines. In the Kharkiv and Dnipro regions, for example, Smerch attacks have disrupted Ukrainian logistics and command centers, weakening their frontline resistance. With its extended range, the system doesn't need to be near the front line to deal damage, making it a strategic asset for long-range suppression and disruption. The BM-30 Smerch fits perfectly into Russia's military doctrine of deep battle, a concept aimed at penetrating and paralyzing enemy structures far behind the front lines. While tanks and infantry focus on close-quarters combat, systems like the Smerch are tasked with striking deep into enemy territory, hitting logistics hubs, communication nodes, and troop reserves. Often, Smerch strikes are guided by intelligence from Orlan 10 drones or satellite feeds, which increase accuracy even though the rockets themselves are not precision-guided. Although originally built in the 1980s, the Smerch has not remained static. It has evolved into a more modern variant known as the 9-52-4 Tornado, which is lighter, faster, and compatible with both 300mm and 122mm rockets. Modern versions of the Smerch can be fitted with GLONASS GPS-guided munitions, turning it into a semi-precision weapon. These upgrades allow Russian artillery forces to hit specific infrastructure or armored targets with far greater efficiency, even from remote launch points. The digital fire control systems also speed up target acquisition and minimize crew workload. Like many Soviet-era weapon systems, the BM-30 Smerch has been exported to several allies and partners. India is one of its largest operators, integrating the Smerch into its strategic missile artillery units along the border with China and Pakistan. Algeria, Syria, Kazakhstan, and Belarus are also known users. The spread of the Smerch system demonstrates not only its effectiveness, but also its role as a tool of Russian diplomacy and military influence. Nations that operate the Smerch often find themselves more closely tied to Moscow's defense industries and logistical networks. The BM-30 Smerch is proof that brute force still matters in warfare. Even in an era dominated by drones, satellites, and smart missiles, there's still a need for systems that can shatter entire enemy positions with overwhelming firepower. With its massive payload, long range, and growing precision capabilities, the Smerch remains a terrifying presence on the battlefield. It's not just a relic of Soviet engineering, it's a living, breathing monster of modern war. And with continued upgrades and doctrinal evolution, it will likely remain a key piece of Russia's military strategy for years to come.